Hey, bonjour les amis, donc on se retrouve pour Helblade, donc voilà, je l'avais lâché pendant un petit moment, donc on va reprendre là où on en était, j'espère me rappeler des touches, parce que vu que je joue sur plusieurs jeux à la fois, c'est compliqué. Pour le son, bon, on verra ça, mais pour le moment, on va se concentrer dessus. Donc j'ai laissé un 60 fps, mais on verra bien. Alors, je règle ça sur mon téléphone pour voir si ça passe sur Twitch. Donc c'est parti les amis, écoutez, on va mettre continuer à la partie. Donc on va se mettre comme ça, voilà. Donc vous l'avez, hop, on continue, c'est parti. Donc voilà, c'est un sacrifice. Donc là où on s'était arrêté, je me rappelle plus très bien, c'est les stèles. Donc j'en avais fait une. Donc il faudrait que j'arrive à trouver pour courir maintenant. Ouais. Donc on va se remettre un grand écran. Hop. Allez, c'est parti. Je sais plus comment on court. Ah voilà. Ça c'est pour retirer l'épée. Hop. Ok, une stèle là-bas. On va voir si on peut passer. Non. On va passer à cette stèle.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him, only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Ok, j'aurais tombé dans l'eau.
Focus. Focus on the mask. It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Curious. Where are we? What is this? It's the same.
Ouais, plus clair, plus joli. Ouais.
It's lighter. That's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here. I like the way it feels. It's safe here. It's calm here. It's light here. It's nice. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons
Ça risque d'être
nor
compliqué
wood
là.
injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, mistress of death.
Voilà. Faut une carte. Je repasse dans l'autre monde, je pense. C'est fermé.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through. Dillian, don't lose him. Too many times. You'll always let him disappear. Dillian, there he is. Quick. His love has tortured you, and it tortures me. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in like to be in love. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark. Do you remember the smell of
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further.
Dillian's in the
To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Lève-moi ça.
Do you remember the smell of his neck? a way that nobody else did. Do you remember the way he touched you?
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at
Dans l'autre monde,
Balder,
on
striking
va
at
voir
him
ça.
with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder.
Curses. Just like it strangled him.
Your curse has claimed Dillion.
Poor Dillion. He didn't know. He was kind.
Ok, il faut que j'arrive à trouver le truc dedans alors. Du côté du masque.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the
Bet
things she
you
loves. She destroys the things she loves. You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up.
Not in this world.
Not in this world. You can't. Do you remember how he made you feel?
Ah.
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He was the only one in the dark world.
He's gone to
Ok, on y va, on y va, on y va, on y va, on y va.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you. You broke him. You killed him.
You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Was it worth it? Everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
There he is.
Where are you taking him?
He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Hud throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed.
The curse cannot be.
And for this, Hud is slain.
You have no chance for love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again. You kill.
Voilà. C'est une question de perspective, les amis. Là, on va rigoler.
It's all your fault.
You're cursed. She should have listened to her God.
Tout que j'ouvre, parce que
She thought she could defy her.
plein d'énigmes, claquis d'énigmes. Il y a des combats, mais le plus c'est les énigmes là-dedans. Alors,
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we did.
d'abord je vais descendre. Je vais prendre les...
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it.
She is pure.
She comes riding a wolf.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian,
Do you even remember?
her future.
His guiding.
Two realities tearing at her soul.
Dillian saved her. You owe your life to Dillian. You owe everything to him.
Alors jouer sur les deux angles. Il y en a un déjà. Pourquoi elle est à la mer? Ah, tard, c'est pas bon.
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
te le transmets. Attends.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
S'il me le fait comme ça.
He saved you. That's you. Yes, you strong.
Les bumps te portent.
Do you think she remembers him?
Moi je veux bien le trouver, mais ça va être compliqué à trouver celui-là. Là-bas il y en a un le même, mais à la mer.
Do you remember the way he touched you? Do you remember what it was to touch him? Saved you. Your
Là ça marche pas. Forcément c'est de l'autre côté. Voilà,
Do you remember what it was to touch him?
perspective.
He was kind to her. He's the reason she's alive at all. What if they're all about wasting your time just minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she
They mean nothing.
being special. Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time.
Je vais me le mettre seul.
What if the gods are laughing at her? Messing with her? It wouldn't be the first time. Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the only reason she's still alive. You have
Je vais aller voir la porte là-bas, voir si elle s'ouvre. Je vais aller voir ça tout de suite. Là, il y a le l'autre.
You have blood on your hands. You are guilty. You have no time for this. Speed. Was it worth it? It's all part of it. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going
Arrête de me suivre là-bas. Je te vois, le masque.
laughing at you. What if they take you closer to Dillian? Dillian, and you're letting this get in the way. If they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before she She is pure darkness.
Donc l'autre, c'est forcément là-haut. Et là, l'autre monde.
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. Does it deserve to be dead? How does that make you feel?
Je te kiffe. Ah.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder. Weep him out of...
Allez.
Dillian! Very, very careful.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zenbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, and to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall, careful. No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua. Be very, very careful. You've come this far. Don't let it slip away. It's a narrow, narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall.
Allez, tiens. Pas la fin. Petit.
There he is. Be careful. That's it. Go. It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness.
Voilà, bon, ça va le passer.
He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him is as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. So we fix them by taking away their sight. But you give up the beautiful world. You, and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? What makes you so special in me? Just another part of the person I love.
I live for the wilds to protect you from your darkness. Because I love you,
Ouais, peut-être.
but it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? To do this? What if we're wrong? The sword will never. What if this is the end? It's just a trick.
Il me reste qu'une à aller là-bas.
Before you could be fooled again, being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it.
Bon, les amis, écoutez, on va continuer un peu. Le jeu, c'est pas mal du tout. Mais bon,
Feels wrong. It feels strange.
voilà, compliqué. Donc je pense que je ferai qu'une petite vidéo dessus. Je pense qu'on va faire cette rune, et après on s'arrêtera là. Donc voilà. Allez, bon ben moi je vous retrouve pour ceux de YouTube sur une autre vidéo, Twitter, Twitch, ne bougez pas. Et
Breathe.
voilà, on est parti, on va...
It's too much. Turn back.
Max de pouces bleus par contre, abonnez-vous, partagez pour YouTube et on se revoit bientôt. Ciao.